Report 4680BUR. New paragraph. Accident history. New paragraph. The referral documentation indicates that Mr. X has a claim for a right knee injury dated October 11, 2001, period. Currently accepted under this claim, right knee strain, torn right medial and lateral meniscus, period. Currently not accepted under this claim, left and right knee osteoarthritis, left knee replacement, period. New paragraph. Mr. X, a 62-year-old welder, reported that he injured his right knee on October 11, 2001, when the grating on a homemade step stool gave way and his right foot went through, twisting his right knee, period. He stated that an MRI identified torn cartilage, period. To greatly summarize, he explained that he underwent a meniscectomy by arthroscopy and eventually returned to work, taking 12 Tylenol numeral 3 per day, period. His co-workers were concerned with his medication use, period. He stated that he was also working in a dry camp, but started drinking, which led to, open quote, burning bridges from drinking, period, close quote. He reported that in 2012, he, open quote, tore something, close quote, in the left knee, period. He took more time off and increased medications, period. He stated that he then had pain in both knees, period. New paragraph. Mr. X reported that he again injured the left knee in 2013, to the point where he was unable to walk much and had to rest every 10 minutes, period. He stated that he was unable to kneel or squat and was laid off in June 2013, period. He reported that another MRI reportedly revealed torn cartilage in the left knee, period. He stated that he was advised he could not return to work in the welding trade, period. New paragraph. Mr. X reported that in 2014, he took out a $12,000 student loan to attend CDI College to study oil and gas administration, period. He reported that he underwent another arthroscopic surgery, after which he took 2 or 3 weeks off his studies, period. On return to his studies, he was unable to get around on crutches, period. He stated that it was too far from home, period. He withdrew from the course, thinking that by withdrawing, he would not have to repay the student loan, period. He was mistaken on this count, period. He added that he had thought that with the most recent surgery in 2014, he would be able to return to work, period. He stated that the surgery was of no benefit, period. New paragraph. Mr. X reported that he was medically advised that he would require bilateral knee replacements, period. He stated that he underwent a left knee replacement in August 2015 and achieved a good outcome, period. He underwent a right knee replacement in May 2016, but reported that he never recovered, period. He stated that he developed nerve pain, which has also now affected the left knee, period. New paragraph. Mr. X reported that he reestablished contact with the WCB after the right knee surgery in 2016, period. He stated that the claim was accepted for the right knee, period. Open quote, they said I could work from home, do computer course, learn Microsoft applications, period, do call center type work from home, example, pizza 73, period, close quote. Mr. X stated that he has applied for customer service positions, however, most prospective employers ask if he can pass a background check and how much he can lift, period. Mr. X noted that he has a criminal record which is problematic with respect to the background check, period. He stated that he has not had any other vocational rehabilitation, period. He has not attended psychological counseling, period. He became tearful while providing this information, period. He also became tearful when stating that he tries to look at his home office, but it does not appeal to him, period. He described being very frustrated, open quote, everything sits there, I'm losing what I'm working for, period, close quote. He stated that he has, open quote, so much anger, period, close quote. New paragraph, present condition, new paragraph, physical symptoms, new paragraph, limited mobility, unable to kneel, squat, or run. New line, bilateral knee pain. New line, sleep apnea. New paragraph, Mr. X reported that his knee pain is exacerbated by standing and walking, or doing anything physically demanding, period. He is not currently using a cane, period. He reported that his medications provide some relief, period. He rated his sitting tolerance at 20 minutes, standing tolerance at 10 minutes, and walking tolerance at less than 1 block, period. Driving tolerance is 3 hours, period. New paragraph, cognitive symptoms. New paragraph, Mr. X reported that his memory and concentration are at times very bad, period. He has difficulty retaining information, period. He stated that when he was studying the Oil and Gas Administration course, he could retain the information if he had notes to follow, but he could not work from memory, period. He stated that he has difficulty remembering where he has left things, period. He puts things away in a safe place and cannot find them again, period. Reading, open quote, doesn't sink in, period, close quote. He loses his train of thought during conversations, period. He reported poor organizational skills, period. He has piles of paperwork, but is unable to process the information, period. He watches Fox News all day long, period. He keeps up to date with current events and American politics, period. He denied any perceptual disturbances, period. New paragraph, emotional symptoms. New paragraph, Mr. X reported that his mood is mostly sad, and he is often in tears, period. He rated his overall mood at 4/10, period. He affirmed that he still is optimistic, but he is wondering what to do, period. He cannot see himself pursuing a home-based occupation, period. He has difficulty retaining information and dealing with complex issues, period. Open quote, I can't do it, period, close quote. He stated that his job search benefits were to be terminated at the end of March 2018, period. Open quote, they'll pension me off at $1,500 per month. Ellipsis, it's up to me to supplement that income, period, close quote. Mr. X stated that he is very stressed regarding his finances, period. He also explained that his 31-year-old son lives in the basement but is not paying his rent, period. Open quote, I've been covering my son, period, close quote. He briefly discussed his son's difficult personal circumstances, period. New paragraph, Mr. X admitted to feeling anxious, period. He feels shaky and wants to get back home when he is out, period. He reported, open quote, a lot of stress with ex-wife, son, period, close quote. He referred to his outstanding student loan and a car payment, period. He has difficulty sleeping and takes medications, period. He stated that he has been using Restoril 60 milligrams for 35 years, period. He has no nightmares, period. He then added that he has been taking Sublinox instead of Restoril, period. He has no fear of meeting people, period. However, he would rather stay home, period. He denied any suicidal or homicidal ideation, period. He occasionally has road rage, but no other anger management problems, period. He is able to take a joke, and stated that his sense of humor is good, period. New paragraph, functional status. New paragraph, 4-7 hours non-restorative sleep per night on Sublinox, period. New line, appetite 5/10, vomiting at night, period. New line, 15 pounds weight gain in last month, overall weight steady at 260 pounds, period. New line, variable sense of smell and taste, constant nasal infections, period. New line, 3 cups coffee per day, period. Alcohol use is 3 beers per day, period. No recreational drug use, period. New tobacco, half to 3/4 pack per day, period. New line, energy is 30%, period. Sometimes not showering for weeks on end, but generally once per week, period. New line, sexual dysfunction, but interest is okay, period. New paragraph, daily activities. New paragraph, Mr. X reported that he lives on the main floor of a house and his son rents the basement, period. He reported that his son has not been paying the rent, period. He also reported that he has been renting his bedroom to a couple from Fort McMurray since 2016, period, which brings in another $900 per month rent, period. Mr. X stated that he sleeps on a daybed in